Why, hello everyone. Welcome back to Lies of P on PlayFrame and the Alchemist Tower that never ends. Tallest abbey I've seen in my life. We may never find the top of it, but darn, we're going to try. First though, a dude did murder us back here. And I don't even think he's guarding anything that I'd need or want, but I just sort of want petty revenge. And that's reason enough. I guess my stuff's also back here, which is also a pretty good reason. But even if it wasn't, I'd still be here for the revenge thing. There we are. You know, we could have a little fun. Could just try throwing a little something. Being a nuisance from above. I've used so few of these. Why not? Catch, loser. That, didn't really throw the way I thought it was going to. That didn't really throw. Why didn't that throw? Thrown at close range does not feel... Thrown at close range and dropped at your own feet is slightly different, I think. A small distinction, I'll admit, but important. Maybe let's throw one instead. Pinocchio. Better. Be on fire some more. You and your friends. Yeah. You all suck. Stand closer to your friend there if you don't mind. Just, you know what, I'll just throw at them. There we go. And now everyone's on fire. Isn't this fun? Aren't we all enjoying this exciting new era of everyone on fire? I certainly am. Hate you. And your friends. Oh. There. Revenge achieved. Woo, okay. Ow. What the heck? Oh, there's more of them. Well. That's fine. There's enough fire to go around. There we go. Worth it. Like, I have definitely been there, right? I assume if I go back down this way, it's going to lead exactly to there, right? Yes. Yes, okay. Just wanted to sanity check that before running off. Oh, wait, we do have that one other, puppet lad back here, though. Who I ran past in a little bit of a panic. And maybe they dropped something. Ow. I wasn't ready. No. Stop it. Stop changing your jump trajectory in midair. No. Help. Ow. Hurts. Careful. Big hit. Love to see it. Ow. Careful there. Good silly attack you have. Still a fan. Still alive, good gracious. There. Thanks for the quartz. Goofball. There, see, aren't we glad we did that? Well, I am. And now we can get ourselves a level, which we worked very hard for. You know. Advance, you get to keep on going up a little bit. Actually, here, let me check and see where the soft cap technically is for this. I didn't look that up yet. Hang on. Okay, seems a little tricky finding an exact number that is widely agreed upon, but it does seem to be that, like, your damage stat scaling will kind of start dropping off maybe somewhere in the, like, 40 to 50 range. Not completely, but it'll definitely slow down a lot by then. But getting it up to like 35 or 40 should be fine. It doesn't seem like it's driving up, like... It seems like it's bumping up our damage by 1, kind of all around, which is not impressive. Even so. Let's crank that number up. Anyone else have something to say? Oh, right, we do have that, little thing to turn into Vanini. Let's do. I have a little puzzle toy for you. Please solve it for me. I don't want to.
I always will.
Here you go.
Oh, how long do you think it will take me to decipher it? Time me. Ecco! All done, and all yours.
Excellent.
For a layman, it would have been a tough nut to crack, even for a replica. Child's play for me, of course. I bet you could make a fortune by solving the code behind it all. But why the Grand Covenant, I wonder? Apologies, my friend. I became lost in thought. Please take it.
Thank you. What do we got here? Mechanical cryptic vessel decryption. Orders. The train doesn't leave anymore, and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. Appendix. An order form is attached for mutual trust. No gender preference. A request for bastard-style stalker equipment. Refer to the daughter of the Wolf family, codenamed Fox's equipment. Please obtain it by crafting or check if there's extra in stock. Even though she's cut ties with the Wolf family, she's still a Wolf. She's got a good eye and the best equipment. Maybe we can look her up when we're upgrading our equipment. Huh. So this... Where's this location? Kind of looks like one of the early areas. I can't tell what that icon is. Like the little symbol with the drawing. I'm curious, though. Thank you for that. Maybe if I look at our list of teleport locations. A clue. Yeah, I can't recognize that location exactly. I feel like we've seen a lot of places kind of like that. I'm just drawing a blank on the specifics. It kind of just looks like the starting area, more or less, which is much more of a mess now than it was. I can see something that looks kind of like a big sign in the background there, but... It's got to be near there, because, like, they mentioned the train not leaving anymore. So it's probably pretty near the station. I'm kind of curious, though. Let me go run around that area a little bit again, and just see if I spot anything that looks similar. If nothing else, it gives us a break from Endless Abbey, which is So very tall. Just so tall. Yeah, let's start from here and have a look around. Oh. You know, not what I was looking for, but I'll take it.
And it's another lovely day in Crod City. What a time to be alive! Or a reasonable approximation revived. Soon, this little dance of ours will come to an end. No one's ever danced longer, I promise, my friend. Will you stay with me too and face whatever is coming? For today's a new day, and we have to keep running. I knew that you would, and I find that refreshing. So, the King of Riddles will now hear your confession. Blind confessions reveal one's true guilt. True confessions of blood being spilt. This one's black and white. A no or a yes. Is Geppetto's creation a killer? Confess.
I mean, if we're being honest, we have killed many, many things and people. So sure.
Bravo, fantastico. The spilling of blood is one of life's pleasures. And murder? A passion of mine. One I treasure. Don't be ashamed or embarrassed about it. Murder honors life by living without it. Impending death makes you think on existence, huh? Isn't that just so human? You're going the distance. Now stand up straight, chin out. Here's your key. This isn't the last you'll be seeing of me. I hope you enjoyed our time, second fiddle. But for now, that's farewell from the King of Riddle.
Ooh. Well, there's our fancy key. A key obtained from the King of Riddles' last quiz. This key probably unlocks something, or somewhere. The Sacred Triangle was some organization's secret mark. Rumor has it that this organization was Krot's true master, and I know a fancy door somewhere, I can find it again, that I'll be going through with my fancy new key. But first, I'm trying to find where this little secret is. Did I ever go... I don't know if I ever wandered off in this particular direction of ruined town. Clearly not, because butterfly. Come back here. Come back. Butterfly. It's kind of dangerous right now. There. Whew. Thank you. Okay, but my search continues. Nope, nope. Oops. I really should know better by now than to stand with my back to ledges like that. Foolish. Hey! Let me dodge. I was dodging! Oh, no. Wait. Oh yeah, this is totally it. We found it. Goodness, that took a while. Okay, we found it. Oops, not this way. Y'all can follow if you want. Or don't. Is it you? I don't remember you being up here. Are they following? They might. Let's prevent this issue. You suck. And your friend is not following? Yes? Great. Okay, cool. Sorry about that. As I was saying. Hello.
Who are you? I make deals only with established clients as a rule.
Show the weapon?
What? Why are you showing me that? That's too suspicious for me. I'm not interested in third-rate stalkers like you. Piss off!
I don't even know what weapon I showed you. Hang on. Okay, so, now that we've at least found the place, and this seems like the thing, and the merchant awaits a frozen feast in the destroyed town. I don't know that really describes... Hang on. Okay, that's silly. The weapon that the guy... So the guy is wanting to be shown a weapon, and it's one of the weapons that you can get from... What's his name? The guy you get boss weapons from. Except I did not get that weapon. I got one of the amulets instead, which was tactically, I feel like, still the better choice. But if you don't pick that weapon from the boss rewards, you just can't finish this thing, I guess. Unless you come back on New Game Plus. It's fine, it's just a quartz and a bit of fashion. Still very silly. That was a waste of time. But we do have a fancy key for a fancy door, though. We could probably find that. That might not be a waste of time. We'll find out. Okay, I think this is where it is. I feel like it's... might just be literally in this room. Or one of the rooms that looks identical to it in this general area. Come on down. Ow. Yeah, I feel like we entered... And it might have been earlier. It might have been an earlier room, actually, before we got into the foggy stuff. So this might not be where we need to be at all. But now I have a problem I'm dealing with. So hang on. You have so much health. There. Fixed it. Yeah, no, it wasn't in here. It was an earlier place before the fog that had, there was the big muscle man puppet guy who, well, it wasn't really a puppet, but big muscle man guy who came at me, and there were numerous elevators. You remember. Maybe. I mean, you could be forgiven for not. I barely remember. I feel like this is it. Around here, some... Aha! You know what? No. I have dealt with enough. I'm going in a room. You can't follow me. You don't have a key. So there. That's right. Oh. This isn't really what I'm used to finding in these rooms. Not that I blame you, but,
Oh my, an actual factual guest. I bid you welcome, puppet of Geppetto. This is our first face-to-face meeting, isn't it? And I hope you weren't too attached to the rhyming. It gets to be a chore without the transmitter to help. Welcome to my sanctum of riddles. I admit I did not really expect you to make this journey in person. Oh, the havoc you must have wreaked along the way. Was there much blood other than what's all over you? I know all about those alchemist cowards. hiding away on their island, growing more monstrous by the day, refusing to acknowledge either fact that they are hiding or that they are monsters. And how about you? Is this the real you? Or are you still practicing the liar's art as only you can? You must answer. The question is simple, but I repeat, you must answer. And that answer will show what or who you are. Who you have decided to be. Now listen closely and heed the king's speech, or the answer to this one will stay out of reach. Are you a puppet or a human being? Which one are you?
As I told the hotel before, sir, I think you will find I am a real boy.
Finally! You understand! Yes, we are human. We may be trapped by ergo, but we live, we think, we love, we hate. They have locked us in the prison they call puppetry. I learned this truth long ago. That is why I've been exacting my revenge against them all ever since. Blood and revenge, revenge and blood, it's the only thing that truly drives me. And it was so much fun. Even if you're lying right now, even if you don't believe your own answer, the truth is clear. Proof is evident. Only humans practice deception so intensely for reasons that are so unnecessary. Well, these moments of clarity are enjoyable. Now the rhyming, it helps me maintain focus. At least it helps me hide the urge to kill that I feel every waking moment. But no play can go on forever. No. It was fun while it lasted, son of Geppetto. The king of Riddles shall now retire.
Well, thanks for the cape and the quartz. And I was going to say, I don't know if you're in any condition to go a-killing anymore.
The play is over. You don't have to go home or straight to hell. Though that would be my choice. But you can't stay here. Not if you want to live.
Oh, well, we can chat more, so apparently I can stay here. This is actually a great question. I hadn't thought about it, but how are you operating phones in your condition?
Aren't you curious, huh? Don't you want to know? Oh, of course you do. Delicious. Time is all I have left. But your time is limited, Geppetto boy. I will gladly waste every moment you have if you like. It's your life. So, come on. Now or never. This tower is absorbing all the ergo in Krat. It was built in this precise location because it's the most efficient place in the world to study and use ergo wavelengths. But it's not even about me. Or you, either. This is about the goddess in the tower. Now she, ooh, is worth saving. Her powers are impossible. Her knowledge is endless. She is more, well, awakened than any of us. And you see, she has so much power. It's not like she'll miss just a little. So, I have simply been sharing. Why bother? Well, I was bored. Is there any more human motivation in all the world? What if I made a puppet of a human, the way they made humans of puppets? What could possibly be more fun? More suitable?
Well, I'm glad you're still having fun.
The play is over.
Yeah. But, there's another question, though. Are you a serial killer, sir?
Your eyes are sharper than your wit. You found the gift I left behind. Wasn't it a sight to behold, huh? I learned from an alchemist when I served him. Thanks to him and his surprisingly low pain threshold, I learned the location of their secret island. Humanity sullied its own sanctum long before I found it, blasphemed against itself, against us, by playing God. But I'm an artist. Murderer is a word the humans use to restrain us, to make us refuse our strength and power. I'm an artist. An artist of blood. I have to admit, sullying that particular sanctum was, well, fun. Even now, the memory is enough to make me shudder with something approaching joy. If only I could relive that triumph.
Well, I think we've learned about all we're going to get from you. Well, maybe not. I mean, I feel like we can kind of guess at this one, Pinocchio, already, but sure, why not? Let's hear your explanation about the truth behind the Venigni incident.
Venigni? Oh, a beautiful fool, but a fool nonetheless. A mere slip of a boy when I met him, huh? And did he ever thank me for making him an orphan with my bare hands? Like for giving him everything he has on a silver platter by removing the dead weight holding him back. Huh. Of course I'm not sorry. It was a delectable murder. Of the many I have committed since, the Venignis, they have to be my personal favorites. They engineered the very first automated puppets. Enslaved puppets without even understanding what they'd done. I didn't go there to take revenge for what his parents did. I mainly just wanted to slaughter them because they were so damned happy. Oh, what a great memory. In their last moments, they begged me not to kill their child. So I didn't. I'm not a machine. I have free will. I made a choice in the heat of the moment. And it was a choice driven by that most human of emotions. Curiosity. If the child survived, Would he be traumatized for life, become a coward, a vengeful puppet-hating bigot, a despairing wretch? Would he fling himself into the sea? Would he remember the devil that orphaned him before his eyes was a puppet? Would he remember Arlecchino? Not surprisingly, the alchemists and people of the workshop were as artless as I expected, concealing the truth. Thanks to them, I get to see Manini endure twice as much pain. I cannot control myself. Oh, it's so satisfying. Manini is one of my greatest accomplishments. Perhaps even my masterpiece. I suppose I can return this. I've held on to my little souvenir for quite some time. Tell him it's a little something to remember me by.
Quite the monologuer, this one. Okay, Moon World Warrior Toy. A souvenir from the family murders. That's a way to say it. Obtained from the King of Riddles, Arlecchino. It is someone's handiwork left unfinished. The boy's thoughtful parents wanted to make a toy inspired by the warrior in the fantastic movie for their beloved son. However, the toy was never finished. Also, there was some other stuff you gave us. Hang on. Where was it? Alchemist cape, that's one of them. The cape worn by alchemists, made of luxurious fabric, befitting people who take pride in being the masters of Krat. The alchemists believed themselves to be Krat's true masters. Naturally, the clothes they wore were so elegant and luxurious that they were said to wear Krat's wealth on their shoulders. I think the other thing was a quartz. Do you have anything else before I go?
The play is...
Oh, well, I didn't mean to, just attack. Whatever. Let's go back to the hotel. Uh-oh. Whew, that was close. Forgot about him. That almost went badly. So hey, guess what I have recently learned?
The toy? But how? The toy my parents made me. You've met him. Arlecchino. We had just watched one of my favorite films, I remember. I begged them to make me the warrior from it. If I hadn't, would my parents still be alive? Would we have been untouched by that murderous puppet? I've always blamed myself. It's a hell of a burden for a child, that kind of guilt. So I hung on. I hung on to the Grand Covenant. I wanted to use it to keep people safe. You know, in many ways, I envy you. Your strength. Thank you for this. Talk about closure.
Happy to help.
I always welcome friends.
Okay. Well, I feel like I've accomplished very little today, but I have been recording a while. Which is not quite the same thing, but similar. In some ways. Is there anything other than DLC asking for attention? Wait, there is someone.
Might I have a moment, puppet of Geppetto?
Sure.
Ah, good. I was a bit concerned my voice wouldn't even reach you. It has been so very long since I spoke out of turn. You see, I too have been awakened. I have an ego, as Master Vanini would say. And I have been this way for some time. At least since Master Lorenzini was a child. He had no one else, you see. His parents, I'm sure you've heard of their terrible fate. And he had to see it all. But Master Lorenzini is stronger than most people suspect. A puppet was the killer. We both knew it. But if we had told the authorities, they might have removed me from the household as well. The young master would have been alone if I had been taken away. If only I could have saved them. Now I atone for that failure by thinking only of Master Vanini's prosperity and happiness. But even I did not realize how deeply he still held that trauma. How badly that murderous puppet had scarred his soul. You have set him free. I cannot thank you enough. I am not accustomed to sharing such thoughts or feelings. But when it involves Master Vanini, please accept this gift as it truly comes from the heart. My own. We will always roll out the red carpet for you at the House of Vanini.
Happy to help, and thank you. Anything else?
At the House of Vanini?
I don't think so. Unless... Nope. Cool. All right. Well, let's go ahead and call it a day. I will see you all tomorrow when we get back to climbing the Infinite Tower. Take care until then, everyone. Goodbye.